Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Resident Evil Village. The first episode got off to kind of a slow start, and then all at once just threw us in at the deep end, and my brain just didn't have time to catch up. But hopefully today I'll be a little bit more prepared, and a little bit more ready to bring my A game. I also apologize for the frame rate issues in the previous part. I didn't notice any problems while I was recording. But, I'm playing in 1440 120, recording in 1440 60, and I think between those two things, it was just too much for the graphics card. So I've gone and made some changes. I've turned down the graphics settings a little bit, and I've reduced the recording itself to 1080p, so hopefully, if not completely smooth, it'll at least be significantly improved from the previous part. Now, what is all this? This house is all adorned in this seemingly religious imagery. A lot of it almost looks like corrupted, Christian imagery. I've already noted the prevalence of crow Jesus. And we've also seen, besides the crows flying around, we've also seen crows strung up from trees, so whatever's going on here, it has something to do with the birds around this village. This looks like some kind of shrine. Now, my previous thinking, based on the survivor that we encountered, was that whatever happened in this village, it's only been happening for a short time, but something like this might kind of throw a wrench in that idea. More cloves of garlic. Examine. O great lichens, the fabled monster wolves of old, may they come to eat our flesh, may they come to tear us apart. So I'm guessing, given this franchise, that most likely what we're seeing is some kind of bioweapon in action, and the effects of which, I guess, kind of map on to the old mythology. It's like that old quote that if you show someone from the past technology, they'll think it's magic. If you show someone from the present magic, they'll think it's technology. Of course, maybe that's being played on me in reverse. Maybe we are seeing werewolves and I'm just being led to believe that it's a bioweapon. That could be reversed on me just as easily. An easy-to-pick lock. So I guess I'll be able to find a lock-picking kit. Doesn't seem like there's much more for me to do in here, though. Look at this detail. Aesthetically, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Resident Evil 4. And I'm wondering if this wasn't intended as kind of a spiritual successor, in a way. It's another one of these wells. Need some kind of other item. Now I'm assuming, given the yellow coloring, which is the same as the boxes, that these are going to be some way for me to get extra items if I can get these things working. The question is, am I going to have to find multiple pulleys, or is it going to be one pulley that I can add and remove to these at will? We offer these goats of warding to protect the village and its people. Any who break them shall feel Mother Miranda's wrath. Now, who is this Mother Miranda that the old lady talked about? I can't get close, but there's something in there. Can I read these gravestones? Does not appear so. This, however, looks like the subject of some kind of puzzle.
Guess this leads to the castle.
Castle Dimitrescu. So that's my goal. There have been several locked doors that have pendants such as this, and in that way I guess it's kind of a callback to the original Resident Evil games. Now, Resident Evil 7 had some things like that, but it was significantly downplayed compared to previous entries in the series. Eva, June 1909 to August 1919. May you slumber for only a short while. That's a little bit ominous, don't you think? More herbs. Just going grave robbing, don't mind me. I'm going to need some health if I'm going to fight the army of werewolves. Now, something that I forgot to mention in the previous part is that I really, really like these common enemies that it showed us. Because they're really, really beefy, not just in gameplay, but in design. And so, as appropriate for a horror game, They don't just feel like mooks that I'm going to be able to gun down by the dozens as long as I have ammo. They actually feel strong and well-built and dangerous. Stronghold, graveyard, mill. So it's not like a linear progression. This whole thing actually seems to function as a hub world. That's kind of interesting. Hello? This is like some kind of chapel. And there is yet another manifestation of Crow Jesus. That picture looks kind of familiar. Maiden Crest. Oh, that's one of the pendants that I need for... That was such an unnecessarily scary noise for picking up an object. Is it going to do that every time I pick up a puzzle object? Jeez, game. But that looks like one of the pendants I need to open the door to the castle. Church. Should disaster fall upon the village, seek out the crests. One is in the care of the church. The other's at Louise's house. Yeah, she borrowed it for the weekend. She needed it to crush crickets in her basement. Use typewriters to save your progress. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're still using typewriters, but it must autosave, right? Because I didn't use one of these before. That was actually one of the things I was worried about last time, was that I would close the game and not have a save. But I just kind of trusted it to not let me play all that time without autosaving in the background. I don't remember if Resident Evil 7 did something like that, but here's another one of these wells. Okay, note to self, be on the lookout for pulleys. Is every gate in the game going to do this? No. These look like the kinds of fields in which something might be hiding. There we go. I said in the last part that every time I call something out, it doesn't happen. And the way to counter that is to just call out every time. It's responding to me, that's what it's doing. Alright, time to go hunting. I'm not even going to try accents, I just can't do them. Like any accent, I can't do them. Come at me, bro. Come on. I can see you moving right there. Come on, charge me. Make my day. See, look, it wants me to go after it. I know that it wants me to wade into the wheat fields, and that's when they're going to get me. Of course, I'm also hearing sounds on my left. So perhaps they're trying to outmaneuver me. Okay, props to the game for making me afraid to progress. But if I go this way, there's a little bit less density. There's one. Right there. Actually, it seems to be eating something. It's not even paying attention to me. Maybe taking the shot isn't actually the right call. Something's going to happen with this cart, clearly. I can't jump. But maybe I can get into this hut. Yeah, it's a bit of an anticlimax when I walk away from those enemies, but I really want to be thorough. I want to be thorough, and I want to make sure I'm not doing the wrong thing and acting impulsively. Because if it's anything like Resident Evil 7... Mine? Okay, we're just using landmines now. And it's so early on. Okay, this is going to be a bit of an actionized sequel, I can tell. This being a survival horror game, I don't want to go ahead and just waste all my resources fighting every enemy I can. I want to know if evasion is actually an option at times. But as it stands, it kind of looks like I'm going to have to wade through this. Unless maybe I can break out the back of this cart? No. But that certainly opened a path for him. I don't know if I broke the fence or if he did. Where are you at? Oh, this is some really nice level design. I love segments like this in games. It's great when you place soft cover between you and enemies. Things that block your view, but which they can very easily attack you through. So in the end, it doesn't function as cover for me. It's really just functioning as a smokescreen for them. I have no choice but to wade in. I just have to take it slow. And be ready to blow them away. Of course, directional sound is going to be critical here. Oh, I can't see anything. It's right there. It's right there. They're patrolling. Oh, I'm getting real Outlast 2 flashbacks right now! Okay, run. Gotta get through. Just gotta get that visibility. I don't know if that was the same one or his buddy. Point is, he's not dead. Are you down for the count? Oh, and they just rot away. Crystal Skull? That movie is better than it gets credit for, but I'm not going to argue about that here. Okay, so treasure. View treasure in the inventory. What is that about? I can see we have a much expanded inventory compared to Resident Evil 7. And some kind of currency system? Crafting screen. And treasure. Crystallized remains of a sharp-fanged creature. Valuable. I wonder if it's like Resident Evil 4, where there's going to be a shop. I only played like the first hour or so of that game, but I do remember there was like a trade system. I really did lose like 40% of my hand, huh?
Close the door, please.
Hey, what are you doing here? Stay back.
Please, don't hurt us.
Whoa.
It's C. Thomas Howell.
It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just glad to see normal people at last. Have you seen any other survivors?
No. They're all in Louise's house. And she's not answering and the gate is locked.
Louise's house, I need to go there.
He's an outsider.
Oh. Shit, we're sitting ducks in here. Can your old man walk?
No. One of the monsters cut him. He's lost a lot of blood. We have to get into Louise's house.
Quiet. Must be a way inside. Stay here. Be quiet. And don't move until I get those gates open.
So the game wants me to fight at points. There they are. They're not completely brainless. They're capable of wielding tools, and I just noticed that one perched on top of the scarecrow. I talked in the first part about the cinematic pacing of the opening, and for a minute I kind of thought that it threw that all away. But I think the durability of the enemies really brings it back. It makes it feel like they're actually really dangerous, and that a one-on-one fight is something that could actually mess me up. I was supposed to be trying to get the gate open, but I'm still not sure exactly the best way to go about this. Was there something I could pick up right here? No. Maybe I can do something with this. Nope. I was going to say maybe I can do something with this cart, but still no. Back up. Can I hit multiple with one shell? Maybe? Did you guys die or did you get back up? I'm trying to get a gauge for exactly how much ammo translates to how much damage. Okay, run back. I'm going to try and hit him with the mine. Get him, yes! That might have gotten 2. Just gotta play this smart and keep my distance. They don't seem particularly fast all the time. So I just gotta control the flow. It's like Project Zomboid, just control the flow. Just keep moving and don't get cornered. They're capable of keeping pace if I'm running, though. So it'll buy me a second and not much more. Go for headshots, but body shots are acceptable for staggering. And they do drop items. Alright. I know it seems like I'm just kind of narrating piece by piece what's happening. Like I'm some kind of NHL commentator, but I'm doing it to kind of create a mental image in my mind. How are the mechanics of this going to work, and what are the best practices for gameplay? Okay. I think I saved myself some ammo by planting the mine, but I'll have to take a look at the crafting window soon to see if I can't get myself some more ammo. You guys okay?
We must do something quick. If we don't hurry,
Some items back here, hopefully. Handgun ammo. Let's get ourselves full up. So to craft handgun ammo is 2 gunpowder and 2 rusted scrap. So I can create handgun ammo that way, and chem fluid and herb in order to create first aid med. So let's make a couple of those. And how did I use them again? Was it Q, C, Z, H? There we go. Unfortunately, it's not helping with limb reattachment like it did in the previous game. Ah, I can climb up here. And there's some more gunpowder. So I have to open the gate from the other side. Well, that took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out. Now, I want to praise something else about these enemies compared to the previous game. I guess I have to play something here. I want to praise something else about them. Now, my prediction was that they were going to be tougher, but less numerous compared to the molded. And I was wrong. They're tougher and more numerous.
Come on, it's clear.
Which is a really interesting way to take it.
Took your damn time.
Oh, you're welcome.
He's not used to relying on other people. I'm sorry. We'll be safe in here, won't we?
Safer here than out there, that's for sure. Hey, do you know anything about what's going on around here?
It doesn't make any sense. Mother Miranda has always protected us.
Nobody's answer.
Father? We have to get inside.
So this Mother Miranda, I guess, is like some kind of village elder. Somebody who's in charge
Just
here.
hold on a bit longer, Papa.
A head honcho, a big cheese.
There's so much blood.
It's locked from the other side.
Hello? Anybody home?
Maybe a familiar voice. Louisa! Open up! It's me, Elena!
Stop shouting. You'll draw the monsters.
Julian, calm down.
Who's this?
A friend!
Stay back.
Father! For God's sake, Julian, let us in.
No, they'll smell the blood. You'll endanger us all.
My father will die out here.
That's not my problem.
What's going on?
These people want to let a dying man into our home.
Come now, these people are our friends. Go on, go inside. Come now, this way. You're not from this village.
No. I'm Ethan.
Julian, go make yourself useful and check the grounds. I said go! Well, if Elena trusts you, then so do I. Come inside, Ethan. Wait here. I'll check on the others.
There's much more of an emphasis on characters this time around. And that plays into what I said before about how I really like how these games seem like a AAA effort at what indie horror games had been doing for a while. And something that you always notice in indie horror games...
This way.
Yeah, hang on, I'm in the middle of a commentary. Is that they'll often forget about doing a lot of human characters because they're hard to animate. Louisa, they broke in again, got more of the livestock. I don't think we'll make it through winter at this rate. Ernest is still missing too. We can't find him anywhere. Has Mother Miranda abandoned us?
Come inside, the others are waiting.
The fuck is this? Outsiders, you're gonna get us all killed.
Quiet, Anton. He helped Leonardo and Elena.
We were doing fine by ourselves.
Please, Ethan, take a seat.
Is this all that's left? From your entire village?
All that's left? All that's left? There is no one left! A
Except
worthless
these, which is what I said.
Invalid, a stupid, wailing bitch! And you! You drag a bloody man and an outsider in here like it's nothing? And expect to be all safe? There is no safe! Every sorry bastard out there has been ripped in half. But tomorrow? Tomorrow we'll all be dead. Just like her damn husband. Put a sock in it, Roxana!
That's enough! This house has protected my family for generations. And drunk or not, you are all welcome and safe in here.
Whatever.
Can someone please tell me what the hell is going on here?
We don't know. One day we were a quiet, devout village, and the next, the monsters came and attacked us. And they kept coming.
Wait, Louisa. Where is your husband? Did they?
No. No, he is out there. Somewhere. He went to get help. Yes, that's it. He went to fetch help.
Let us pray. For him. For all of us.
Good idea. Come. Gather.
Great ones, hear our voice. Together as one in reverence, we call on thee within the endless dark to deliver us into fate's hands. As the midnight moon rises on black wings, so we make our sacrifice and await the light at the end. In life and in death, we give you glory, Mother Miranda.
Now, the tea should be ready. Come help me, Elena, please.
That prayer. I've heard it before. There was an old woman near the graveyard.
You mean the hag? Bitch is crazy as a bag of rats.
There is wisdom in her devotion, though. And I hope it protected her as it shall protect us.
What are you doing?
Leonardo, what's wrong? Are you okay?
So we are doing zombie bioweapon meme.
No, let me go!
We have to go!
Gonna need you to cease and desist, see Thomas Howell.
Elena?
I said no!
wasn't your father anymore. You did the right thing.
Talk about insult to injury.
There's nothing you can do. Papa! This entire place is collapsing. You couldn't save him. He was already gone.
Leave me alone.
No, we're getting out of here. Together. I gotta get out of here.
So, something tells me we're not going anywhere in this car, so I guess look around for something else to do. Maybe some supplies before trying to leave. I really appreciate games that aren't afraid to do scenes like that, because a lot of the time they're so afraid of the audience getting bored that they don't have that cinematic pacing, even though it did get a little crazy towards the end, but a lot of games don't want to have scenes that aren't a chase or an action sequence. But this game seems like it really is willing to slow itself down at points and tell the story the way it needs to be told. When you allow those plot beats to breathe the way they need to, it establishes a greater context for the world and characters that allow those scenes, those action and chase scenes that you'd normally skip those in favor of, to actually land a lot better. And so finding the right balance is critical, and this game seems to be willing to do that, at least so far. The question now is, where do I go? Because I'm not seeing a whole lot of ways in and out of here. Oh, start engine. It was right in front of me all along. Oh, I need to find the keys. Oh, there's a note here. Take the screwdriver out of the key ring if you need it. No. No. A whole bunch of money. Thank you very much. And the truck key. And it said take the screwdriver out of the key ring if you need it. So if we open this up, now we get the screwdriver. I wonder what we can use that for. Maybe we can use that to pick locks. But we got bigger fish to fry right now.
Damn, the fire's moving fast.
Let's get ourselves a move on. Truck key goes into ignition. I can't believe we're actually trying to leave in this doorless piece of crap. I mean, it's not like we really have much choice, but...
What are you thinking?
Step back. We can bust out with this.
Step back. Why not climb in? I feel like Ethan might be a little bit reluctant to do something like this. Things didn't go so well for him last time he tried to drive a car in a garage. I can't believe this was actually the plan. Oh my god, what did you think the result would be?
Ethan, are you alright?
I'm fine.
I thought you were going to try to, like... I thought you were going to back out through the back door.
There isn't any time.
Your plan was actually to crash through that wall into the next room?
Open up.
Failure was the most predictable result. Are you serious?
Hurry. Let's move. Don't worry.
Go, go,
Try
go,
not to
go,
breathe
go,
in the
go,
smoke.
go, go, go.
I know. Thank you, Ethan.
This is like the worst
Kind.
possible implementation of being
hope
slower
your
than
family's safe.
NPCs.
I do too. Once we get out of here, maybe you'll get to meet them.
Because in this case, I'm actually stuck behind them in a fire.
That'd be good.
Come on, it'll hold. There, that's our way out.
Thank God. But what then? The village is still full of monsters. We can't fight them. There's too many.
Hey, don't talk like that. We'll find a safe house to put you in until I can find my daughter. My hunch is she's in that old castle.
No.
That place is full of nothing but blood and death. And I don't want to be alone while you're... Father?
Elena, no! That's not him! Not anymore!
He said my name! Father!
Wait, it's not safe! Stay there! Come on! Give me your hand!
Ethan, go! Save your daughter!
Elena, don't give up! Reach for me! God damn it! Why is everyone dying on me? This is just too much.
I just praised this game for developing its story and characters, and now it's just killing everybody off after like 2 seconds of screen time.
I don't get it.
Alright, up and out, I guess, but it said that the other pendant that I need for the castle door is in this house. Am I going to be able to come back later?
This place is going mad. Why the fuck is this happening again? Shit!
There we go. Alright, let's get that shotgun loaded up. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more coming at me now. It said that that other pendant was in this house. So either there's something that I'm missing, or... No, there it is. Can we use the screwdriver to... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Demon Crest. Okay, so... Now we... Gunshots? Are they coming from my right or my left? Can we climb up and out the way we came in? No?
Who's there? Stop! Mother Miranda! Hey!
That's Mother Miranda?
What was that?
But wait, they've been talking about her like she's like a protector of the village. So what's going on here? You know what? I actually feel now like there's more than one thing at play here. I feel like it's a combination of this like backwards religious cult and whatever shady nonsense Umbrella's up to. Or maybe not Umbrella. I think there was a different company at play at the end of the previous game. And I can clearly see that there's more of you guys in there. Or maybe it's not. Maybe the wind will just do that sometimes to throw me off. I have a feeling I haven't seen the last of these wheat field type places. I almost just popped you right then and there, old hag.
Death has visited them all.
Jesus, you scared me. Granny's off her meds again. So are you just gonna be around sometimes? Alright, let's place our pendants. Demon Crest. Oh, I have to actually rotate it so that it's aligned properly. There we go. That should be good enough. And the Maiden Crest. Which should go something like that. Thank you for the autocorrection. And in we go. Now that's a little bit weird to me because...
Nothing but blood and death. Huh?
I feel like we're progressing maybe faster than we're meant to, because there's a lot of stuff back here that we still haven't been able to unlock and properly explore. And everybody's gonna be... It's locked from the other side. Yeah, I know if I look around, everybody's just gonna be yelling at me to get a move on. And maybe we haven't seen the last of this hub world. Yeah, I suppose we really haven't if we still don't have any ways to open these gates, but... I was getting the impression that opening the castle door would be the last thing we do. Here we go. Then again, maybe we're not arriving just yet. There's enough distance between me and it that there could still be a lot of gameplay in between. The castle guards. I guess I'll have to solve 3 riddles in order to cross this bridge. Oh, nope. Dereliction of duty. Should have expected. Where does this go? You know, on the one hand, I'm kind of curious to see where this leads, but at the same time, it almost seems like a curiosity trap. Alright, let's wade into the freezing cold water. No, it just kind of ends at the dirt. Sounds like footsteps somewhere else in the water, but maybe that's just supposed to be the sound of it passing over the rocks. Yeah, this rope just kind of ends. But it's yellow. Yellow is this game's color for telling me I need to look at something. Oh well. If I miss it, I miss it. This is very, very dark, very high contrast environment. I feel like I'm actually straining to see what's ahead of me. Just because of the contrast. It's very hard on the eyes. Ooh, some kind of wine or fruit cellar?
Well, well. Didn't think anyone was left.
What is that voice?
Pretty tough. Huh.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, you're not local. Even better.
Ow!
Mother Miranda's gonna love you.
How much punishment can one person take? Seriously, Ethan getting injured is almost becoming a meme at this point.
Wait, you're whining. We're almost there.
The man is of no real use to anyone else, and my daughters do so love entertaining foreigners. Furthermore, I can assure you if you enjoy
Oh my god, what is that? That actually... What is...
Ugly! I want to see!
None of these are things that I expected to see.
Brother, shut the fuck up!
What? Where?
You mean you'll screw around with him in private, and where's the fun in that? Give him to me, and I'll put on a show that...
None of these are things that I expected to see.
Gauche. What do we care for bread and circuses? The man thinks suffering is assured.
Yak, yak, if a man's dick is cut off in the castle, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, it's
I've
Crow
heard all your
Jesus.
arguments. Some of you were less persuasive than others.
Mother Miranda is Crow
I've made
Jesus.
my
Okay,
decision.
duly noted.
Heisenberg, the man's fate is in your hands.
Not even gonna
Mother
make the
Miranda,
obvious
I
joke.
must protest. Heisenberg is but a child, and his devotion to you is questionable. Give the mortal to me, and I will ensure he is ready.
Shut your damn hole! And don't be a sore loser! Go find your food somewhere else.
Quiet now, child. Adults are talking.
I'm the child. You're the one who's arguing with Miranda's decision.
You wouldn't know responsibility if it was welded
Oh,
to
keep
that.
glory! One day your head might actually fit your ego!
Hey, don't I get a say in this?
Silence! My decision is final. There will be no argument. Remember from whence you came.
Thank you. Huh. Lycans and gentlemen, we thank you for waiting. And now let the games begin. Let's see what you Ethan Winters. Get ready. No! 10.
Am I gonna have to run?
9, 8, 7.
Run!
5, 4.
My fingers are on the keyboard, poised for the moment when I regain control.
1. Showtime!
Why would you not take advantage of that huge head start? Okay, go, go, go. Okay. Bit of a sensory overload right now.
That's right.
Any previous theories I might have had about the nature of the events going on in this village could be thrown right out the window now. Right through. I'm kind of back at square one as far as connection to reality goes, but who needs sense? Who needs sense? Maybe I should just take things as they come. Taking things as they come is not working out for me at this very moment. But I'm certain my fortunes will change for the better in the near future. For example, if I die, I'll no longer be perceiving this nightmare. Then again, in this universe, that's not a sure thing either.
You're still alive? Impressive.
Who builds this stuff? Breakdown? Yes, okay, I'm on the right track. Glad I figured that out earlier. That's the kind of thing that normally I wouldn't figure out until far too late. Nope. Wrong address.
You truly
Nope.
are as strong as they say.
People say that about me?
You didn't think I'd let you get
Break,
away.
break, 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 break. Why am I risking my life for this? Ow! No.
So now it's time for the beautiful.
Well, that was just a distraction meant to screw me over because I couldn't do anything with it. Unless I'm going to have access to this room later. Alright, well, now we're doing this again. See, this is the problem with being able to die during segments like this, is that if you do, it really kills the pacing just dead. Alright, now we just gotta watch all this happen again, but with none of the tension. And if I jump down here, it's gonna come down from there, and I gotta turn around. Wait, so I have to break this open? But it's not working! I'm pressing F and it's not doing it. Unless I'm just supposed to press myself against the back. No. No, it still kills you. What am I supposed to... I literally can't see what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I'm trying to scope out from afar what I'm actually supposed to do right now. And even with being able to stand still, I can't really see what I'm meant to do. Maybe there's something on the side where I can hide? Oh, there's a little crevice back here. Oh, that's what I was supposed to see. The indistinct hole in the rocks that looks exactly like every other indistinct crevice. Okay. That's what I was meant to do. Yeah, thanks. That was totally worth killing the pacing for. Thank you. This was actually a really exciting scene until then. Until I had to redo this like 3 or 4 times, repeating 2 or 3 minutes of gameplay each time.
Wait, do those freaks have Rose?
Alright, grab you. Grab you. Whole cast of interesting characters they've introduced to me. All of which throw a huge monkey wrench in any preconceived notions I might have had for this game. Apparently I still have my weapons on me. Didn't bother to strip me of my weapons. Oh, that was the door closing behind me. I thought maybe some of my new friends were dropping in behind me. Hello, trap. Run to the end. Oh. I guess this is just the trap's storage room. Meant to make me anxious as I walk amongst them. Hello? Oh, this is back where I was before. Well, we all remember what happened last time I tried to open this thing. Can I just dip and go back to the village? It kind of seems like I can, actually. Oh, they closed ye old portcullis on me. Curse my luck. Alright, guess I just have to make the same mistake I always make. Whole lot of crazy characters here, and I really hope they get a decent amount of screen time each, because in Resident Evil 7, it had the ensemble of hostile characters, but I feel like a lot of them didn't really get a whole lot of screen time, and it was the least interesting ones that got the most. That is a person. Now, in that house, we sort of got an answer to the question of whether these, I guess they're called lichens, are infected people or something that came from outside, and it seems like it's maybe kind of both. We saw C. Thomas Howell turn, but it didn't seem to be happening to everybody else. We saw them gathering bodies.
I've been waiting for you, Mr. Winters.
How do you know my name?
Anyone who is anyone has heard of the likes of you. A hero searching for his daughter. Though I must say, that castle arouses suspicion.
It's Human Bender.
Yeah, and so do you.
I am but a humble merchant.
Here?
Ah, so you're the shop.
Forgive my manners. Call me the Duke. Now to business. Weapons, ammunition, healing salves, anything you desire, I can provide.
Huh. Alright, let me see your wares, Khajiit. You can buy additional weapons and items.
Stock.
Okay, well, what I'm more interested in right now is selling the stuff that I have. Yeah, I'm certainly not selling any of my guns at this moment. I might buy ammo from you later, but right now I'm more interested in just crafting my own. I'm not going to spend any money right now because, well, who knows what I'll need it for in the future. There we go. Certainly wouldn't expect to see mechanics like this in Resident Evil 7.
Weapon modification service.
Modification? Oh, I'm not buying guns from you, I'm buying upgrades. Well, certainly I'm going to want those power increases, given the amount of health that these enemies have. But I can't quite afford that at this moment.
A good deal, if I say so myself.
The character designs and animations are so great. They really bring these characters to life with these very subtle details in their movement, like him just examining his hand and the way his feet dangle off the side of the thing and the way he just slides out of the back of the carriage. And all of them are built in such a way that really lend themselves to those little details like that. I just hope that they each get a decent amount of screen time. But I'm not going to continue on right now. I think now is a good place to end part 2. Hopefully the frame rate will be a little better this time. If not, I'm not sure what else I can do. But yeah, definitely overall positive thoughts so far, with a little bit of room for criticism here and there. But this feels like a good spot to end part 2. Although I may record part 3 immediately after this because I'm just so curious. I'm so curious to know just what's going on here and what the history of this village is and what it's all about. Because whatever's going on here, I don't think it's your typical bioweapon plot. It feels to me like whatever's going on here has been going on here for a very long time. This series has always kind of melded the superstitious with the science, and I don't know, maybe this is going to be the game that subverts expectations and turns that on its head. Until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. And as always, I will see you in the next one.